Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. Karo here. We are diving into passion, intimacy, attraction, and the hidden desires reading series. And now it's your turn. This is for the end of September 2025. And I'm using the Sexual Magic Tarot. So you can expect some raw truths about these issues. And Tams, let's now find out your cards. So, Taurus friends, our first message. Your desires, your energy in this reading is presented by the Tower. Their desire and energy is the Queen of Swords. The magnetic force in between you is the Four of Cups. This is representing the chemistry, attraction, or the blockage. Now let's see the outcome, your passion path with this person, where this energy is leading to. It's leading to the moon. And as a last oracle touch, your outcome, the moon, is crowned by the power card. The power card is associated with the North Node astrologically. And this is how we will be taking it. Now, very excited for this reading. The cards are quite revealing, and for those who are familiar to my readings, I do also freestyle like a narrative, but I have also the spreads and positions. So this is one of them. Now here we are seeing your energy, or what you are attracting, or what you are craving. I would say, Taurus friends, now there is a wild force, passionate energy, but there is a third-sided situation. So this can be, of course, destructive to a relationship. There can be some sudden upheavals or revealing. You may be also, if there is no third party influence, there can be also you looking for some kind of a wild force in your life, like this raw passion. But also you may want to shatter routines, it can be, or something needs to change because it can no longer maintain itself. Of course, Taurus friends, usually they crave for stability, right? As the archetype of your, one of the archetypal energies of your sign. But actually, this card is showing your secret desire to shake up things. Or you want to make it something upside down, or you're gonna bring the downside to the up, but you wanna shake up something. Start, it can be for some Taurus friends very explosive. This can be also what you see or discover, or the desire to reveal something secretive, it can be. But you want to be surprised, you want to surprise the other, you want to awaken yourself, you also want to give that awakening to maybe the other person, but it's a very much destabilizing force, and there is a need to do this, it seems. Plus, this can be also Taurus collective looking for some real passion. Also, it can be, okay, like there can be this kind of a seeking there. but it can go in many different ways. By the way, I want to clarify this tower. What can we know? What can you say about this tower energy? I'm clarifying the tower with a Lenormand. Oh my goodness! Snake! And this is the seduction temptation card. Wow, that's very juicy now. Uh okay, so there is really a forbidden temptation going on here. I see you not only wanting a change, but can you be craving the wrong person here? Because the situation itself may really feel like a taboo, Taurus. Also, the snake energy is very cunning and it can be quite seductive. So it can add that erotic disruption to the scenery and some tangled motives. Or is it something you wanna see or awaken and um, you wanna shake something there? Um, like this can be also you want to reveal things in the other person, or you got simply bored and you want to dive into a connection that feels too intense or also maybe poisonous. Okay, wow, that's very wild, I have to say. But you are drawn to something which can cause chaos, and of course the snake energy can make tower quite messy and addictive uh, in terms of passion. Um, well, I'm gonna say also some love rivalry here. Again, the third influence. So you may also awake some kind of a jealousy or competition. Again, some may be secret triangle energy going on there. So it can be quite wild, I have to say. And the other person, they have the Queen of Swords energy. Okay, so your person, your counterpart, on the other hand, okay, there is a distance and control. It's a very controlling energy, distance and control. But also a person who want to see their clarity in all the um, in all what's really hidden. I feel like their desire is more cerebral rather than physical, I would say. They want truth, they want communication, and maybe they may want to test your seriousness. They may want to see what you really desire deep down and if this is really aligning what is on their mind. um, this person can also crave some kind of an intimacy that respects their independence, even like to honor it. So their passion is very much filled up with a sharp discernment, so they're gonna bring that intensity, it seems. In between you, as the magnetic force, we have the Four of Cups. Now, we were talking about this um, shaking up energy. I mean, many different scenarios here. Now, the Four of Cups energy is actually the boredom card. Okay, it's a disconnection card, a card that feels apathy. And you see people here refusing to notice what is already being offered or what is really there. So I can say the attraction is present, but there is a block here. Like one of you maybe wants the intensity, like this magnet and the schizer. And in this case, this is you, as we have the tower, but the other person may be holding back with caution, or the other person wants the intensity. Here you are shaking up things. So you try to maintain caution, but the Tower energy um, is not about really being cautious. So I think that your desires together clash here, and I think it's creating some kind of a emotional distance between you and this person. And you are going towards the moon. Uh, with this person, the moon energy can be quite experimental, I have to say. But this is also quite unknown. It's mystery, it's seduction, confusion, and fantasy. And the fantasy element is like, I don't know if there is some kind of a fantasy going on, um, which involves also different scenarios. Um, but the outcome is like it's foggy there. It's I think a bit mysterious. Of course, in a folk, passion sometimes can feel dreamlike, but it's like you are, because they then are this Queen of Swords. There is here a strong chance, Taurus, for you to pulled into some kind of an illusionary energy. Okay, because here nothing uh, will be what it seems. So I also see some kind of a erotic magnetism here, but it can be both fascinating for the relationship and risky too, especially if it involves other people's energies. Now, the North Node and the power. So I feel North Node energy quite destined and karmic in this point. And what is being unfolding here with this person, like where this is all leading up to, I think is quite karmic. And it is offering some kind of a destination with lessons. Especially, I think, in the relationship dynamic, people can be really pushed outside of their comfort zones. Um, I feel like this person or the situation you are in can really transform you, even it may feel like a bit destabilizing. I'm definitely gonna acknowledge here what your soul really craves, because there is really some intensity and disruption there. But their desire is like clarity, control. So everything is sums up to boredom, or like you are missing some chances, but the outcome is like karmic lessons, like this power energy. It's a very seductive path, and through some lessons, I think this connection challenges your comfort zone, and it forces into growth. Um, to me, I don't think that this is going to be a gentle path, to be honest, because what you crave isn't gentle, and this is a raw reading. So, because with the Tower energy, we want this breakthrough, and we break into the other side. We break through the walls, and there is a really a big temptation here, uh, and some kind of a forbidden passion I'm getting. Um it, it looks as if what you want most here is exactly what you know could burn everything down, Taurus. Um, but maybe the danger itself is what makes this thing irresistible. This is a question you want to maybe answer as we approach to the end of the month. So why something here feels very irresistible? I think this, if you answer this, I think it can be quite revealing for you. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and clarify your outcome, the moon, because it's a bit messy card. Okay, so we have the Lenormand card ship here. Okay, so I can understand here the dynamic. Um, this is more about like uh, you know, Taurus, you are known as the stable sign, but I don't see you here in some kind of a stationary position. Um, this you want a relationship maybe feels like a voyage, as they say, and your passion path with this person is moving into, yes, a realm of dreams, desires, maybe illusions, but everything feels like an adventure. And this is not necessarily a relationship outcome, by the way. This is the passion path, okay? Like the outcome of that seeking, let's say. So, a love that may feel really like adventure, and it can be a powerful transformative experience, I would say. I also feel like there is something, the ship is also something at distance. And here we see also couples in the shore. Um, I feel in your passion path with this person, there is this something which is not really easily reached. And uh, the love, the desire elements here can feel like maybe out of reach at that point. Um, so either physically or emotionally, maybe this thing is not in your sight yet, but driving you, and that may be some kind of a, or you're seeking like a romantic escapism, I do feel. Because the connection maybe has power, as we have the North Node, the connection may feel like some kind of a gateway from reality, where you may both carry it away with maybe imagination or temptation. It's like an escape from the ordinary life. Okay, so like there is some kind of discovery there, maybe uncharted waters. Okay, um, this is not a place where we are fully mapping the passion path. We can't, but there is a risk. There is a risk here, and the risk is getting lost, right? That's why there are things to be considerate of, but also what is unknown is like a thrill, um, and there is this surrendering to the unknown with the moon. So it's like this is like a destination. The where it is leading energetically is like a destination to go for. I do feel so. Yeah, I mean, one can say, okay, the moon is a sometimes it can be a very messy card, really. Um, and it can be quite mystery. But something here I feel opening people up for discovery, I do feel. The outcome here, by the way, isn't some kind of a closure, okay? It is more of like a path showing the passionate seeking, moving into maybe a dreamy, distant, maybe going to a karmic journey there. Okay, so there can be some blurry thing, but there is also a lot to discover there, okay? So we can say for the outcome, this is not going to be a straightforward path. So it involves this type of discovery, but still a very magnetic reading. And this is the aim of this series, because I'm not, I'm reading into the passion, intimacy, hidden desire. So that's why we have this type of elements in the readings. And if you are interested, you can also watch your rising and moon signs too. If you have personal tarot question, you can always find me in my live streams. Karo is answering your tarot question. There we can also have a one-on-one session. Taurus, thank you so much for joining me in this reading, and I will speak to you in the next readings. Bye.